Okay, this is the third time I tried this because, unfortunately for us, the stupid alarm I forgot to turn off, because y'all always know in the mornings I'm really sleepy. So I had gone on for like 10 minutes giving you guys the video, the tarot card reading, and then I looked up and noticed it wasn't moving. I also disclosed that I didn't buy coffee yesterday, so it's watered down, so it's worse. All right. The first things that we saw in this reading, which have already been laid down and I had to pick up the rest, is the high priest and the magician. And I had said, oh crap, because that's high magic. Okay? And then the star came out with the lovers and the justice card. So whoever's doing or performing this magic on you, and again, not everybody's going to have someone that's performing magic on them, so this is specific. They're doing it either by actually going to someone and performing magic, or they themselves are that powerful that it's their own personal magic. And I was disclosing that I haven't done magic in over a year. I don't do it anymore. I am a pagan Christian, but the most that I do ritually is light my incense and yeah, and do my baths if I have to. But other than that, I don't do magic anymore because I have found that I don't have to. I have my own inner magic, and karma comes to those who wait. So I don't have to do anything against anyone. But I do know defensive arts, and that's what I mostly did anyway. Right after the justice card, the lovers and the justice card, then came faith and the fool. So whoever's doing this magic is doing it with the intent of course, causing the change that they want to see. And so the fool card comes along with the chariot and the death. So So I was saying before that I had 10 cards on the table, and out of the 10 cards that I have currently on the table, there's 8 major arcana. The high priest, the magician, which the high priest is the Hierophant, the star card, the lovers, justice card, the death card, temperance, right? The angel of death, the temperance card, the chariot, and fool. So out of the 10, you have 8 major arcana already on the table, and I still have these to lay down again, and then I still have part of the deck laying on the table that I haven't touched. So whoever is doing this, whether by hook or crook, as they say, whether they're doing it by going and paying somebody to do the magic, or they're doing it themselves, they're trying to create a change that they so want. The Hermit and the Tower, with hope, and the Hangman. And who's doing it is the Emperor. Okay? The Emperor is the one that's trying to bring across this change, trying to bring it about. My hair is in my way all the time, guys. When I was in New Hampshire, my hair, well, it was down to here. Was way down here to my arse. And then I couldn't deal with it because New Hampshire is so dry because it's so close to Canada. I couldn't deal with my hair, so I had my hair down to here at that time thereafter. And when I had my hair down to here, I asked the lady at the salon to please cut my hair in the Rachel. Look what she did. She cut into my hair and gave me layers. So my hair is very bouncy. My hair has a lot of volume, which is a good thing. But I can't stand hair that's in my face because it itches me, it bothers me. So my hair looks messy, and I'm upset about that because now have to start all over again because it curls in like that because she cut layers. And I didn't ask for layers. The front looks like a bob, and then this side looks, I don't know what she did. So I'm like, should I just cut it again into a short French bob and then let it grow out all one length? I mean, I'm a hot mess right now. I hate my hair, and I don't like tweens. In-betweens suck. Everybody females that have had their hair cut in a tween in between, when it grows out, it just looks so bad, and I'm just not liking this. So disclosure as to why I'm always touching my hair. It gets in my face. I don't like it. Okay, so we have the Emperor with the Fool card. Should I say we have the Fool card, the Chariot, the Temperance, the Death card, and then we had the Hermit with the Tower, with the Hope card, right? And then we have the Hangman with this Emperor. But I was saying prior was that the Emperor's, like, by hook or by crook, he wants this change, and he's doing whatever he has to do in order to bring this change about. And I don't like that, because what he's trying to create is a change to where the magic brings him the Empress. And he's saying the Wheel of Fortune, he wants the change. He wants the change, and he wants the Sun. Before I was so rudely interrupted and looked up and saw that nothing was moving on the video and the video wasn't filming, I was stating, I don't see any love cards here. We can say this is the Devil that's representing lust. We can say it's representing somebody with a hot temper, somebody that it's my way or the highway. And I was saying before I was rudely interrupted that the way that the energy felt from the magic in the beginning was like, I said I want what I want. And you feel or you sense the seismic change, like there's a mini type of earthquake, and then fizzles out. So he may want, and I say he and she because they're representative of male and female energies. He may want what he wants, but either the archangels or God himself is blocking this shit. So he's trying to be strong because he wants the world. Wants the world. Now it's the High Priestess that's being prayed to. But the High Priestess is saying, judgment is coming. Don't pray to me. The charity that's being lent is to the feminine, not the masculine. And it leaves the masculine energy feeling overly emotional. So we have already seen by the Devil that this Emperor is already overly emotional. He wants what he wants. It's almost like, pardon me, it's almost like when you want a toy and you're a 2 or 3 year old. I want what I want, you know. Bzz. But the High Priestess looks like, from what I feel, from what I'm gathering, from what I feel from these cards, is the Emperor's presenting the High Priest and the Magician for his magic. And the High Priestess is saying, I'm sitting here still, in my stillness, and I said, no. So you can take your magic and you can go play somewhere else, elsewhere. I said, you're not going to pass. I said, no. So no matter, and I want you to see this, no matter that this Emperor is saying, I bring all this high magic and I'm crumbling everything down, I want what I want. The high priestess stands by the empress and says, I said, no. That's a whisper. That's not even raising an octave. That's not even showing how strong she really can be. All she's saying is, I said, no. I said, no. And this one throwing tantrums and raising Cain from the grave. And all the empress has to say with the high priestess is, I said no. I said no. You shall not pass. You shall not pass go. You shall not collect $100. And you shall not get out of jail free. Emperor, do the inner work. So cross watchers, I love you. Do the inner work. By these cards right here, and for this empress, who's loving, kind, gentle, and sweet, not to raise not even an octave, that's because she's fucking way stronger than all the magic that you're trying to raise. Just to throw your Vinci, just to throw your tantrum like a 2 or 3-year-old. She doesn't need all of this hoopla. She doesn't need the moon. She doesn't need the devil. She doesn't need the tower. She doesn't need the magician. She doesn't need the high priest. The empress is behind the high priestess, and the high priestess has spoken for her on her behalf, and she says, I said no. I said no. So I feel safe in saying whoever's playing out, and I'm going to say it this way so that we can all understand the reading. Do this because it's driving me crazy. I say right now, because I don't know you, because I'm not reading specifically for you, I don't know which one you're playing role-wise. So we're going to say it this way. If you have a relationship you're going through that isn't the best, and then you have, this looks like somebody from the past or somebody you've already had in your life. So male or female out there, doesn't matter. If somebody's trying to come back into your life, they may be doing magic or trying to work their will over you. You're being protected and guided to say, no. I said no. So what I take out of this is it doesn't matter whether you're a male or female out there going through this situation. What matters is that you place yourself wherever you fit in this scenario. And you're being protected by the arcs, by God, etc., by high magic itself, because that's the high priestess. And the high priestess in this instance has to be extraordinarily strong. She has to be so strong that she can beat the high priest and the magician and the devil. So whoever you are out there that I'm reading for, know this, that if you feel disempowered, don't. If you feel like you're being manipulated, you are. They are attempting to manipulate you. If you are feeling like you can't fight a good fight, that's not true, because I saw it in the cards. So it doesn't matter whether you're a female or male, whoever you're up against that's creating an imbalance or trying to create an imbalance in your life, who's trying to one-up you, who's trying to win at all costs, who's trying to manipulate you to the point of do what I say, it's not gonna happen. You've gained enough inner strength to be the empress with the high priestess. And in that instance, it doesn't matter how much magic and how much will is imposed on you by someone else. It is a no, You're not going to collect you're not going to collect $100. You're not going to pass go, and you're not going to get out of jail free card. As a matter of fact, you go straight to jail and you have to stay there. And I'm talking about morally, I'm talking about spiritually, not real jail, of course. So whoever's trying to do this, they're working with, for me, even if it's just a lay person that doesn't know that much about magic, they must be spiritually inclined, meaning spiritual gifts, but they're using them for the wrong reason and for the wrong thing. They're using it to harm an innocent. And I'm going to tell you, you can't do that without karma. You can't do that. I'm Wiccan. One of the first major laws is do what thy will and harm none. It's like me being in a scenario where I want someone. They don't want me. I want somebody. They don't want me. They don't want me. They don't want me. That's their free will. And then I go and say, I'm going to perform all this magic, and they will come back to me, and they will be mine, and they will want me. They will be at my feet. They will surrender. Karma says, you're messing with God's free will for people. You want this at all costs, because that's what it's showing. The devil trying to create a tower by the magician and the high priest. I'm going to work this. I don't care how it affects them. I said I want it now. What does a 2 and 3 year old throw themselves on the floor? I want it now. That's why you feel the seismic a little bit, like, okay, did I feel a little rumble? Oh, that felt kind of cute in my tummy. That's how, look how much firepower they had to get, and it didn't even register on the rector. Be careful, cross watchers, messing with magic or trying to impose your will upon others, because the Hermit did come out. The Hermit is a very wise creature. Wise creature, standing with the High Priestess for this wonderful Empress. And they're telling you, I said no. Wisdom wins. Always. Wisdom always wins, because when you stick with wisdom and you don't do things sly or underhanded, you win by default, because karma is on your side. For those that don't know anything about karma, or you've only heard the term, there's good karma and there's bad karma. When you do right and good, you get positive karma. When you do bad, like this emperor trying to, I'm going to put him upside down because that's how he's coming out anyway. He is trying to work his own will against another because he wants his way. That's accumulating negative karma, bad karma. And the thing to take away from this is karma is like a bank account. When you have good karma and bad things or negative things happen around you, the good karma will always outweigh the bad. When you are bankrupt and only have the negative karma, which is the bad karma, that's when you can't seem to get your shit together. You can't seem to have things happen your way that you want things to go, because karma's holding you back. It's like, you know how our atmosphere has, we're being weighed down, right? Because in our atmosphere, we could float, right? Really, we could float if we didn't have our atmosphere. For me, karma does that. It weighs you down. It weighs you down. It makes you feel heavy. So this emperor, for this reading, is incurring a shit ton of karma because they're trying to work against someone's will. And that's one of our reads. That's one of our laws. Do what thy will and harm none. This emperor Maybe they don't understand that read. Maybe they've never heard of that read, but they've heard of karma before. And that's enough to make you go, oh, okay, hands off. I was kidding. I'm going to stop what I was doing. I'm not doing anything anymore. Uncle, I cry uncle. I'm done. I don't see that person done. The person's like, okay, I want to create this tower with the high priest and with the magician. I'm creating it, but I'm creating it with hope. I didn't see any love in there. I didn't see any love in there. And then he says, oh, I'm not seeing the change. I'm bringing the devil in. Okay. Let me know how that works for you. Because the karma is going to come back, if it hasn't already started, and it's going to bite you on the hiney hole. The hiney hole. I'm bored. I'm bored because it's predictable. The ending to this story is predictable. He doesn't get the girl. She goes on and lives happily ever after. She's protected. She may or may never know that this person was bringing about even the devil. It's like, okay, I'm gonna work my own magic. Oh, it's not working. Okay, well then, devil, I want this female. I want this person. I want to make sure they're mine. Whoever it is, I want them. They're mine. Be careful, because now you're not only incurring karma, now you're selling your soul to the devil. Okay, again, let me know how it goes for you down the line. I hope this helps someone. It probably is very specific. It probably is talking about one person in this whole sphere of people that have been watching me. But look how peaceful. Look how peaceful this empress is. Look how peaceful she looks. Justice is on her side. Charity is on her side. Look at her heart. Judgment is on her side. And she's the one that gets the world. So again, for this reading, for the all intents and purposes, doesn't matter whether you're the female or male that's going through something with an ex, because it looks like an ex trying to draw you back in. Whoever you are that's trying to just be you, just do you, just be in the world and just living life. Whoever it is that's trying to pull you in is the one that's using the work of the devil, trying to use high magic on you. Man, my ears are itching bad. But you're going to be protected because you have justice and judgment on your behalf. Like I said, the high priestess had the last word. I feel sorry for that person. I hope this helps someone out there. If you feel like you're being manipulated, if you feel like, and my hands are so hot, and I am a Reiki sensei, so I use my energy to help heal people. My palms are so hot right now. So I'm telling you, don't fear whoever it is trying to manipulate you. Don't fear whoever's trying to get back into your life. As a matter of fact, if you want, ignore calls, ignore them, emails, texts, ignore them. They're not going to win. You're being highly favored and highly protected right now. I love you, my Libras, and I hope this helps somebody out there that's going through this. This too shall pass. Even if you love someone in that state, I would not touch that person with a 10-foot pole because they're toxic. Be careful, be aware, have your eyes open spiritually, emotionally, and these two to see people coming and going. Love you, Victoria Violet. Toodles.